Hey guys, so I'm going to do a very quick video to show you a little bit more about iframes and how to use them a little bit better, and also kind of how they work. The reason this has come about is because a lot of people are asking about other ways they can use the iframes without integrating them into their website. So for example, if you have a WordPress site that's hosted in a place that can't use the iframes, or maybe on your website currently you've got no way of adding in custom HTML or custom code into that, you need to find a workaround for the time being. So I'm going to show you how the iframes work, how to take bits of code out of that you can use on any website whatsoever, linked in any way you want to. So it's going to be pretty cool, this one. So let's go and have a look at this. So I'm going to share my screen with you first. There we go. So the first thing I want to do is talk a little bit about the iframes. So an iframe basically is kind of a window. It creates like a little frame that you can use, an iframe, and inside that there is a URL that takes it through to a particular page. So what we want to do is we want to utilize that. We want to utilize that URL. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to your website, and I'm going to get hold of the iframe here. So this is the iframe that they use for the PT distinction login. So you can see it inside here. So I'm going to take this iframe and I'm just going to break it down and show you a couple of different things. So you can see inside here, after this inverted commas here, I'm going to highlight it. There is a URL for a website between all the commas. You can see that. Now that is a unique URL for your particular account, and that's where your login portal is for PT distinction. So when you put this iframe inside your website, it's basically saying this is an iframe. It's going to be 100% the width of the site, or the box you put up there. It's going to be 800 pixels high. The frame border is going to be 0. The style is going to be display block, and it's going to go to this bit here. So it's going to show this URL within inside that frame. So that's what that is. So you can actually take that and you can put that inside your web browser. So I hit paste and go. You'll see it's now taken me through straight to the login page, and that's what I'll see. Which means I can take this information and put it anywhere else. So for example, if I went to a website editor, and let's say I couldn't add any custom HTML, you can in Wix, but let's say on one that you can't, maybe you can add in a button. So I can click on the button. I'm just going to pick one at random, and I can go to link, and I can link that with a web address. Hit paste and done. And then if I was to preview that and click on it, it will then take us through to the same login page. So you can pretty much put that login anywhere on your website. Even if it's not a button, if you want to hyperlink to a piece of text, you can do that. You want to hyperlink that to an email, you can do that. If you want to put it on your Facebook group, you can also do that. You basically just use that URL for whatever it is you want to use it for. Now they exist in any of the iframes. One other thing before I leave this bit is I want to show you how to change the text at the bottom. Now, someone mentioned this on the Facebook group earlier. There's a bit at the bottom that says online personal training software on the login. So if I was to get this iframe, for example, I'll show you which bit I mean. I'll put that into my website builder. So I'm going to go to more, HTML code, enter code, pop it in, and update. Just going to drag that to make it bigger. And if I go all the way down, this bit down here. Now I know some of you guys said you don't particularly want that on there. So how do you get rid of that? Well, if I go over here, close these off, go back to PT distinction, little arrow, and it says online personal training software. That is that text. So if you want to get rid of that, you can do. You can just delete it out. Or if you want to do something really cool, you could just type in Ash is the best. And I can take that, copy that, head to my website, put it in, click update, and look at that. Down at the bottom, it now says Ash is the best. Same thing works for the sign-ups as well. If you look at the sign-up form down here, again, you've got the bit at the bottom that you can change and edit. And again, if you look here, you've got your unique URL that you can use. So I can take that again, copy that, put it into a button or just into the browser. And then there you go, there's my sign-up form that I can use, completely unbranded. So you'll never know that it's going to go to PT distinction. Again, you can put those buttons anywhere. This works again, even if you're using the other preloaded client accounts. So if I was to go to more, for example, and go to preloaded client accounts, and then go to add new package. I'm just going to call this a test URL pack. I'll just pick a random group, add it in, come all the way down. I'm going to go to, no, I don't want to do that. Yes, I want some apps online. Allow clients to sign up before adding payment details. And then come down here, I'm just going to hit save, close it off, choose action, view edit. And now, again, I've got my iframe here I can use. And if you look inside that, look all the way through, go to the src equals, there you've got here, inverted commas, and there's the URL. So you're going to take that all the way through, right towards just before the last inverted comma, just like I did last time. Copy that, and again, if I put that into here, paste and go, away you go. So even if you haven't got a website or you cannot integrate this stuff, you can still use this and make it look like your complete integration. Even if you're going to preload a client account like this, you can still use that, and you can set that on Facebook. And again, you can click that link, it'll take them through to this, and they'll not know PTD distinction exists. One more thing I want to show you before I go anywhere, I'm just going to close this off, is if you want the preloaded client account stuff to work so it diverts you to the client login, and you haven't been able to integrate your client login, so if you're doing it that way, you haven't been able to integrate your client login, you need to make sure that you redirect it properly. So the way to do that is, let's say we are using this HTML here, sorry, this URL here for the login. Again, I've just shown you up here. So for the login, you need to take that very same URL and put it in this box down here. If you don't do that, the preloaded client account stuff that we just set up won't work properly. So you need to put that inside there. So do that, hit save, and then you can pretty much set this all up without actually having to integrate the iframes into your website. So it's perfect if you can't do it for the time being and you wait until you've got somewhere else to host it. I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions at all, just let me know. Put it in the comments below, comment on the blog, whatever you want to do, or just tag me in something on Facebook and I'll do my best to answer it for you. Again, guys, thank you very much for joining me. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, tag me in, let me know, like I've just mentioned. If you want to talk about anything else, or if you want to learn about a few other workarounds, again, let me know and I'll do a blog post about it. Right, cheers, speak soon, bye.